I'm so excited. This is Usnea harvesting day. My daughters and I are out at a park just a mile from our house, and we are harvesting Usnea lichen. It is also known as old man's beard. It's part fungus, part lichen, and it's an immune stimulant. So it's a great addition to have in our home medicine chest. So we'll harvest it, we'll wash it, we'll dry it, we'll make a tincture out of it. And it's great for an immune stimulant for this time of year. When colds and flus are coming around, that's what I take instead of the elderberry syrup because my body doesn't like all the sugar from the honey. So this is great for me and it works wonderful. It's usually on oak. So we have an oak tree here, and a lot of times you'll find it on oak that doesn't look very healthy necessarily. It's kind of scraggly. So there's all this scrub oak here, and we're gonna harvest it from the scrub oak. So it's all up and down. It's just a little bit here and there, but there's a ton of trees around here. So we're gonna get all that we can so we can make plenty for the year. Found this dead branch. It's just covered with Usnea. So excited. Okay, time to rinse it. We'll give it a good wash, rinse off any dirt, hopefully any bugs. Usnea is all dried out now. It has a few little pieces of bark where it was stuck to the tree, but that's fine. We're going to make a big batch of tincture. So we're just gonna shove it in. We're gonna do a half-gallon jar. And we are using vodka. So it's 80 proof whenever you're doing a tincture. Usually when you're doing a tincture, you want it at least 80 proof. So vodka is a good choice. It doesn't have a kind of distinct flavor or anything. So go ahead, Beth, load her up. Perfect. All right, I'm gonna put the lid on. We'll label it and date it, and we'll shake it every day for about 4 weeks. So we are finally ready to strain the Usnea tincture. It has been much longer than 4 to 6 weeks. It's been more like 6 months. So this should be nice and strong for us. This is my favorite immune stimulator. I use this one as opposed to the elderberry syrup or the fermented garlic for myself because the honey is just too much for me to have over and over again to stimulate my immune system. I get headaches and such, but this is great. So I'm just pouring the tincture into a 8-cup glass measuring cup lined with a cheesecloth. It's a nice cheesecloth. This is just a 1-layer cheesecloth. If you get a cheap stuff from Walmart, then you're probably gonna want several layers. But this is just a nice 1-layer cheesecloth. It's reusable. I'm just gonna squeeze all that good stuff out. And when I start feeling sick, this is what I use. So I will use it as soon as I start feeling a little tickle in my throat. I'll put maybe 3 droppers full under my tongue and swallow that, and then maybe every hour another dropper full. That might seem a little excessive, but that's what works for me. And then I'll do that for a couple of days and it knocks it right out. So that's what we have here. And just gonna pour it into my jars. I've got some 4-ounce jars here, bottles, and some 2-ounce bottles. And I will probably give some away. I might sell some, and I will keep a nice stock for myself and for some of the kids who work it's easier to take a little bottle of this than a thing of elderberry syrup. So there we go. A little bit more. So this is the Usnea tincture. It is a great immune stimulator when you start to feel ill. It's not got honey in it if you have trouble with something that's terribly sweet. It's just vodka and the Usnea lichen, and it's a wonderful product.